Okay, folks, welcome back. It is day two. We are headed out into the city, to the palace, probably, and to look for the astrologer. Oh, I can't use it here. And Aziza, and maybe outside to the gate as well while we're here. So let's go do that first. Let's greet Shamin and ask about rumors. Have to do that every day. I don't know if this is going to change from day to day. I've heard that the army is the Sultan. That seems familiar to me, so maybe it doesn't change. Maybe it's every few days or something like that. Do not forget that Shima dances this night. I'm not going to forget that, because I have nowhere else to stay. Guide to sightseeing in beautiful Rizir only costed you 1 dinar since it only got a 1 page. Very clever. You got all the money that you're going to get from me, Ali Chica. Sorry. Ah, there you are. I've been looking for you. Although for the life of me, I can't imagine why. I'm Ali Fakir, Honest Ali Fakir. Welcome to Honest Ali Fakir's used Saurus lot. If we don't have the Saurus you want, then you don't want one. Okay. Of course, even if you don't want one, I'll be happy to sell one to you. We have another comedic character. I forgot about this guy. Keep On Laughing was the first one, and now we have this parody, this ripoff of one of the Marx Brothers. As an aside, I have not actually seen any of the Marx Brothers movies. I think I've seen a clip from like Duck Soup, maybe something like that. But beyond that, I haven't seen any. So I should brush up on that. I'm not a man of culture, I suppose. Outside of the main gate of Shapeir is a corral for the townspeople's Sauruses. Sorry, you decide. But today, someone seems to have opened up a business here. You look like a man looking for a Saurus. I have the finest saddle Saurus you can find. A magnificent saddle Saurus. If you ride one, that's exactly what you get. You bet your life you've seen this guy before. The guard looks much like any other well-trained soldier, only perhaps a little bit more buff. You suspect that he's more than capable of taking care of the occasional monster that ventures too close to the city. You never know when a Saurus might come in handy. Why, just the other day you were thinking to yourself, Self, you thought, if only I had someone to play Pinocchio with. Pinocchio? Don't know. I think it's a card game. If you had a Saurus, you still couldn't play Pinocchio. You couldn't even pronounce it. It just goes to show you. And speaking of shows, have I got the Saurus for you? The Saurus. That's where you look for synonyms. And speaking of sin, when it comes to Sauruses, well, let's just keep your personal preferences a secret, shall we? They don't call it Saurus Rex for nothing. My god, the Coles. They have an affliction. The only thing that's honest about Ali is the fact that he honestly can't spell Saurus. Okay. I suppose we have no choice but to speak with this man to make the music stop. The corral is used to keep the Sauruses penned in. Okay. Hello. Greetings, my good fellow. I'm Honest Ali Fakir, and this is my short-term Shapeirian Saurus shop. If it's Saurus chops you're after, then I'm not your man. Go see a butcher. Nevertheless, I'm holding a sale in which I'm set on selling my sole remaining Saurus to some susceptible schmuck. This is truly your lucky day. Right. I'm Ali Fakir. Honest Ali Fakir. Honest Ali T Fakir. I bet you don't know what the T stands for. Edgar. But you were close, though. My name is Honest Ali Fakir. Pleased to meet you. Alright, that got me. I don't know why that was funny, but it was funny to me. Personally, I'm a merchant. I sell Sauruses. I'm the local Saurus source. Would you be interested in buying one? I can make you a deal on a late model with all the options thrown in. Options like saddle, bridle, 2 feet. Tell me about the Saurus. I've seen an awful lot of Sauruses, and I've seen a lot of awful Sauruses. The Saurus is the ship of the desert, and you can't ship it far enough to suit me. All a Saurus takes is a little grass, say a bale, some water, around 20 gallons, and a little love, and it will follow you anywhere, which can get mighty embarrassing at times, believe me. Picture yourself mounting your very own Saurus for the first time. You get up, you fall off, you mount up again and sit proud in the saddle, knowing you can ride with the best of them. I wondered when we would get around to a reasonable question. Do you have any idea how much a Saurus is worth? What price glory? Never mind that now. I'll be happy to sell you a Saurus for 100 dinars, but I'll settle for 50. So 50. We actually can afford one, and I think this would make sense because it's essentially the camel of Quest for Glory 2. So we will need to have this to get through the desert. Shapeir is God's country, and he can have it. Fountain. I've worked the fountain, but I'm no soda jerk. Anyway, I certainly seem to be a fountain of information for you. Ah, fair Dinarzad. She'll change your money and steal your heart. Or is it the other way around? Steal one kiss from her and you'll probably be missing your eye teeth. Actually, one kiss from her and you won't notice that your eye teeth are missing. Now that's what I call a woman. The weird thing about Dinarzad is that I actually don't even think that she's, like, you go, you change your money, and then she's not even, like, present for the rest of the game, from what I remember. Money. The sound of centimes, the din of dinars, music to my ears. Speaking of money, would you happen to be interested in making an investment in the future? You could contribute to the used Saurus Sellers Retirement Fund. This is your chance. All you need to do is contribute, and I'll throw in a used Saurus. Better yet, buy the Saurus in the first place, and then I'll retire. Okay. Palace. That's where we're going to go later today. I've played in the palace before the queen. Fortunately, the king wasn't around. If you think that's insulting, you haven't heard anything yet. Alright. Useless. And then the desert. To travel the desert around here, you need a good Saurus. A good Saurus will never desert you. However, the Saurus I have for you is your just deserts. Okay. You know, I have to acknowledge, look, it is clever, the writing. This is the problem with puns and this kind of writing. It actually takes a lot of effort to do this kind of thing. But, I don't know. I've always thought it's interesting, the inverse... what is it? It's an inverse correlation between the effort it requires to make a pun and the enjoyment that people actually get out of them. It's more fun to craft a pun than it is to consume a pun. That's the problem with this kind of joke, this kind of comedy. But you know what? It actually is very witty. I have to give them credit. Okay, so we have 70 golden dinars. And he's asking for 50. So let's buy one. You pay the man his money. I wanted to actually haggle with him. But I guess I couldn't do it. Because it's supposed to be... There's like a whole scene where I can haggle. Just a minute and I'll introduce your Saurus to you. I think it's if you don't have 50 dinars, he'll sell it to you for less. From what I remember. Oh well. Ah, true love at first sight. And what a sight for Saurus eyes. Seeing that you two kids are hitting it off from the start, it sounds like a good time to start heading off. Hello, I must be going. An exit line if ever I heard one. Yeah, there's like a whole... I will be honored to put your Saurus back into the stable for you, Effendi. You pay the guard 50 centimes for stable and board. What? They didn't tell me about that. What is this? This is your title and registration for your trusty riding Saurus. I don't remember that. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I just missed out on some content there, actually, because I paid him full price. But you know what? Conrad probably got swindled. He's not smart enough. It's your trusty riding Saurus. So we could actually go out into the desert. We've got 2 half-full water skins. Maybe we just go out and see, like... Let's just see what's out, like, the immediate vicinity. We're not going to go, like, too far. And I'm going to maintain a map this time. So, S for Shapeir. Let's try it out. Let's go into the desert. Just a taste. Just a taste. What? Day is dawning, right? It can't be that hot. Let's see. This is how I die, guys. Into the desert. But I think Conrad, after defeating Uhura, is feeling feeling his oats, feeling good about himself. Let's listen to this. That's a nice touch. I don't remember that being in the original. Only a Fresno raisin could love the blazing orange sun of Shapeir. What? The waves of desert dunes roll toward the mountains. The Saurus lot doesn't look overly busy. The sun reflects off Shapeir's many towers. The searing heat from the bright burning sands is too much for your strained eyes. Alright, so we have a screen right below Shapeir. I don't have grid paper, so this is going to look really bad. But what can you do? So nothing to the immediate left, and I honestly didn't expect that to be the case. The dry heat of the desert seems to have stunted the plant's growth. I don't even think there's stuff we can pick up. The rock is made of red sandstone. Yes. So let's go. There's nothing on this screen that I can see. I'm going to run out of space, aren't I? Nothing on this screen. Bringing me back to the famous adventure game Deserts. Nothing on this screen. So I'm just hugging this cliff. This is a vast mountain range, forms an impassable barrier to the north. Like, how far does this really go? These mountains, right? This is kind of reminding me of King's Quest V. Oh. Okay, this is what happens when we follow the cliff wall. I got points. That looks like a griffin to Conrad. And the griffin, we've been told, is don't provoke, is what I wrote down. So we won't do that. What can we see here? A cliff note. How high a cliff would make a miffed griffin stiff if the gifted griffin could lift cliffs? The griffin looks like a cross between a lion and an eagle. It seems to be sleeping. So it's just snoozing. You can see part of a feather sticking out from under a rock near the cliff base. Alright, how do we get... I want to lift up this rock and take this feather. The rock was heavy, but you managed to move it off the feather. Alright. You pick up a large feather and put it away. I don't know why we need that. The rock is as you left it when you turned it over, but who cares? That's all we're going to do. We're not going to provoke it. It's not hostile. It's not angry. So we're going to leave. I'm just going to write that down. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a scorpion. So we were told that if we were to encounter a scorpion, we need to take poison pills first. I'm going to save it here. And this may be us dying. Okay, pills to magic. That's not what we need. Am I supposed to take this before or after? I thought he said before. Did I write this down? I didn't. Okay, let's just take one. The only effect is a tingling sensation, but if the apothecary is to be trusted, you should be safe from the effects of poison for a while. The pill makes you thirsty, so you take out your water skin. You take a careful sip from your water skin. It tastes great. We're just doing all this as the scorpion rushes at us. And let's fight. Our Saurus ran off and abandoned us. Okay, here we go, guys. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it blocked. Oh, I need to be really careful here. How do I do that? I am not doing well here. It's just blocking everything I have. Okay, hit it. I am not doing well, though. It's tough, guys. It's tougher than fighting Uhura. Okay, stab. Okay, I need to block. It's tough. Oh, it caught my arm as I thrust. That was cool. We may have to run here, guys. Ooh. Oh. Stung me. Did it again. Okay. These things are a lot tougher than me. Look at that. Get the point. You just became Scorpion Shish Kebab. Will I try this one more time? I think I will. Only because I want the experience, and then I'll run away if I have to. We're pretty close to Shapeir. I'm not blocking fast enough. Come on, what? How do I actually? Oh my god. There we go. Jump. Come on. I'm not blocking quickly enough, I think. Okay. I don't know if I'm actually parrying. Am I parrying quickly enough? I feel like this might be. Maybe this is what people were talking about before. Yeah, that sting. I can take advantage of that. I feel like I have to just dodge that. I'm just not doing enough damage. I need that. I need that fine sword, I think. How? There. Come on. What, did I kill it? Let's go. Oh, it was down for a second. But I just am not doing enough damage. Let's get out of here. You wisely demonstrate your inborn self-preservation skills. It's chasing us, but we're leaving. Uhura did tell us to run. Oh, she did tell us to run away. I think that's the only way to actually increase a lot of our stats, because like we need to go ahead and encounter them, but then it's okay to run away, because otherwise we're just not going to increase our stats. So let's take a look at our health. Stamina is actually still pretty high, but our health is low. Let's just rest. Actually, I don't want to rest out here. You were carrying 6. Okay. How much does this heal me? That feels good. Just what you needed to relieve some of the aches and pains of everyday adventuring. Okay, we better be careful with our water. 2 almost empty water skins. We're going to die out here. We need to get a move on. Okay, we should be fine. Back to Shapeir. We need to get back. And I don't even know where my Saurus is. Oh. He's just standing there with a shit-eating grin. Okay, well that was actually quite exciting. That is something we probably need to do every day, is a little bit of training out here. Okay, this guy should be easier, right? Brigand. That looks like a brigand. This looks like one of the nomadic brigands who roam the desert in search for travelers to waylay. It looks like he's on his way to his next victim. Alright, let's try this. This guy should be easier. Now, we're gonna try and parry this guy. This guy seems easier. There we go, parry. Yeah. This guy's a lot more manageable. Okay. Yeah, see, we're making a dent in this guy for sure. There we go. I can't kill him while he's down. I guess that would be bad for my honor, to be honest. Alright, that's him just blocking. Okay. Oops. There we go. Yeah, when he reaches to chop. Ooh. Ouch. Ooh. It's almost as if it feels like the combat is slowing down as I... Come on. Yeah. I'm pressing... I think I'm pressing swing when I should be pressing thrust. There we go. Why am I not? Okay. Press the attack. Oh, come on. Why is that not working? Am I pressing too early? Oh, shit. Okay, we're getting close here, guys. We're still not powerful enough. Ah! Okay. Critical hit. Oh, come on. Yeah, okay. We got this. Yep, this is it. You're going down, sir. And this guy definitely will have some money. Oh, no. Ooh, no. It's a close one, guys. No. It's a very close one. I'm just gonna... Yep. We're nearly there. Oh, it's a really close match. I need pills. Oh, got him. You have triumphed gloriously over the Brigand. That was satisfying, I have to say. Way more satisfying than the first game. Cool, guys. Well, we killed a Brigand. Let's save it there. Actually, immediately take... We're nearly out of money, surely. Yeah. So this is how we raise our stats. This is the way to do it. Looks like we get about 40 health back. You find 3 dinars and 39 centimes on the Brigand's body. Okay. And what was our goal to get that fine sword? 100 dinars. And we spent most of our money just now on that Saurus, so, Cool. Nice. Yeah. Defeated our first... I should have saved it, but... Whatever. That was exhilarating for a Quest for Glory game, I have to say. Yeah, I liked that a lot, actually. I see you left your Saurus out in the desert. Most Sauruses find their way back here to the stables. Okay, so we won't have to worry about him. Let me just save it. After that, defeated Brigand. And we will talk to this... Oh, it's impolite to shout. I just want to talk to this guard. Hello? Good day, Effendi. What's your name? My name is Uns al-Wujud, which means delight in existing things. What? That's a really specific name. I hear much talk from around the city in my duty as a guard. What can I help you with? It is said that in Razir it is death to break the smallest of laws. Mm. The duty of a guard in Shapeir is to make certain all people are safe from violence or ill doing. The Catta's Tail Inn is in the Gate Plaza. Nothing new. The fountain is the heart of the city. Yes. Her shop is at the south end of Dinar Tariq. This guy's all facts. I have been by her house on Sit Tariq. It has an eye painted upon the door. So her house is actually on Sit Tariq. And we're looking for eye on a door. Most magic users seem to do that. They agreed to have an eyeball painted or plastered onto the entrance. Zara had it, Keep On Laughing had it. I guess Erasmus didn't have it, but the Adventurers Guild is on the west end of the Plaza of the Fighters. His shop is at the end of the Tariq of Stars. We don't know where that is. And the palace is a marvelous place to work. The Sultan, may he reign forever, is truly wise and powerful. Okay. The desert is a very dangerous place for any man. In the middle of the day, the sun will burn one. At night, many foul monsters prowl in search of easy prey. The dunes are all alike, and it is easy to lose one's way. Only if one is properly prepared can one endure, or when one travels in a caravan. Dunes are the waves of the desert. It is my duty to protect this city against monsters that approach it. The brigands of the desert and the swift terror Saurus make travel by day in the desert even more dangerous. The brigands will happily kill you for whatever you carry. The terror Saurus will hunt you for your flesh. Only the brave and foolish travel the desert alone in the daytime. Like us. The brigands will happily kill you. Yeah. For your flesh. One must never travel in the desert without a source of water. You will need to buy a water skin from one of the merchants. A compass is useful to keep from getting lost. Food supplies to keep away hunger are a good idea. The one thing that will aid you most to stay alive in the desert is a good riding Saurus, which we have. You can see the riding Sauruses in the stable over there. They are intelligent and brave creatures, willing to obey the slightest command from their master. They will take you wherever you wish and come to your aid against monsters. Not mine. Mine is a coward. Best of all, they can always find their way back to where they are stabled, so you need never get lost. It costs but 50 centimes to stable a Saurus there. It shall be watered and fed regularly. It is against our laws to bring a Saurus into the city, since it can be fierce in defense of an owner. Ali Fakir said after you left that he had sold his last Saurus and must be going. Okay. A caravan is many travelers journeying together. It is much less dangerous that way. There will be a caravan to Razir in 15 days. That's not that long away. Okay. Dervish. Yeah. Keep On Laughing asked about a dervish. Whirling part of a dervish, so he wanted that. The dervish lives in the oasis to the south. He knows everything that goes on in the desert. Interesting. There's an oasis to the south. Okay. Writing that down. That's somewhere to try out, I think, maybe on a different day. The oasis is a place in the desert where there is life-giving water, nectar of the gods. It is 5 screen lengths. Screen lengths, oh my god. To the south and 3 screen lengths to the east from the town overlook. Okay, 5 down and 3 to the east. Interesting. So actually he gave us exactly where the oasis is. A screen is the distance from here to over there. Psst. Wow. Okay, and Razir. It is said that the duty of the guards of Razir is to make certain all people obey the many laws. And that is it. So say goodbye. Fare thee well, hero. We are actually at our time, so that worked out perfectly. A little adventure in the desert. Since you my best customer, I make you a dale. I sell you a duck. Yeah, that's the end, I think, of this episode. We didn't go to the palace. but I think we will do that next time, and we will try to find Ziza and the astrologer. I think that's a good use of time. We went out at dawn. It's probably getting hotter at this point. Oh, day is still dawning, but yeah, let's do that next time. Thanks for watching.